So I wanted to do a video of Ofa May. I'm not sure if I'll post it or not. She's here for anxiety, but it's actually been very eye-opening with her. So she got dropped off this afternoon, and I had a barn hunt class at 5. Yes, 5. And I had the puppies with me, Charlie and Wild, and then Ofa May was getting dropped off at 4. So we did the drop off and whatever, and then I'm like, okay, I have to run home and swap out dogs to get buttons for barn hunt. So anyways, I come home, and this dog, Ofa May, is so stressed and so fearful. She's just pooping everywhere. And I'm telling you, like, not even noticing she's pooping. Like, she's, like, just walking around and poop is falling out of her. And same with, like, sitting down. And she's, like, shaking and she's scared. She's very, very nervous, as you can hear her. She is in for anxiety training, but obviously this is deeply fear-rooted. Or rooted in fear. It's the end of the day. I'm donezo. So anyways, I go to barn hunt class. I put Ofa May up. I put her in a kennel. I give her blankets. I give her food, all that good stuff. I come back. I have all the crazies outside, and I have Ofa May in here. I just got done eating dinner, so I've been here about, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours. And I reached for her leash for her to go outside to use the bathroom, and she growled and kind of snipped at me and whatever, and just peed everywhere, all throughout the house, and was running and trying to hide. I did catch part of that on video, long ways. What do you call that? It's not the landscape way. Anyways, the other way. And I'm really interested. So this is now post, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. So she got dropped off at 4. This is 8 o'clock. All I've done is just hung out with her. So I think this is such a crucial point that even I have to remind my own dog trainers, like, this is something I am constantly harping, is that, man, I'm like a drunk, and I promise you I'm like completely sober. Maybe I'd be better if I set this here. So you have to build a relationship with the dogs. So notice where she's sitting. Before this, she was sitting on the couch hiding and making herself super small. And if I wasn't looking at her, she would pant like what you can hear now. But now she's underneath me, if you need proof. And we're 4 hours in. And I'm not asking anything from the dog. I haven't done anything. The only time I'm interacting with her is when I'm going to grab her leash. She has a drag line on, so I don't have to physically touch her or grab her or do anything weird. She has a leash already attached to her harness. And I can just grab the leash, and I don't have to make eye contact. I don't have to say anything. And she just follows. And I'm slowly building trust. And this is such an important step when training your dog, bringing a dog home. Like, the dog has to trust your judgment and has to trust you and has to have that. It has to feel loved. And it's all wraps into why your dog wants to be with you. And if you don't spend that time in the beginning trying to teach that, or you're constantly trying to control, like sit down or anything, like that's the most common one I always get. I always get the one that wants to control everything. Like, the dog is just not doing anything. Like, the owner screaming, sit at him. Like let the dog, like, it's fine. They're fine. Let them be. Matter of fact, Dave would probably be a good example of that. So if you ever watch Dave in any of my stories, if he's in them, he's not a dog trainer, God love him, but he is a control one. Like, he's like, if the dogs start getting out of like control in his world, he like hits panic mode. So he wants to control it through obedience. But dogs don't work that way. You have to have a relationship with them. You have to have this communication system with them. And that is going to be the foundation of all your training. Like, in all seriousness, like, I hardly ever use obedience commands. Like, the most obedience command I use is recall. Matter of fact, Wild's 4 months old. I just took him to the park with the other board and trained dogs, and oh Lord, I haven't taught him any leash manners, but I haven't needed to. Like, he knows when we're with a pack of dogs, like he stays with the pack of dogs, like he knows where to follow. He knows if I am going this way, he follows the leash pressure. It's not like he's dragging me around. But because he was by himself, he was pulling hard. I'm like, oh, I got to teach him that. But I hardly ever use obedience commands. I rarely use them. I use them in competition, and there's a beauty to those obedience commands I could go on forever about, and I'm going to try to keep this short because I am going to probably upload this because I am so passionate about this, that you have to have a relationship, the trust, the communication with your dog to actually maintain a peace within your household, and eventually you'll see the beauty in it as well. So, let's say bye to Ofa May. Hopefully, well, I know we will. I know we will get some good videos of her. A little stress there because I'm focusing on her, and that's the closed mouth, a little lip lick, a little avoidance of eye contact. I don't know if you can see her face. And again, stress. But then she opens up. But I want to point out, look where she's sitting. She's not hiding from me. So, all right, I'm going to bed.